The roots of the Illinois Turner Camp stretch all the way back to the year 1914, when the first group of campers, led by Alfred Wilde, settled under a quiet grove of oak trees that would slowly transform into the facilities that exist today.
We got to the year 1848, and there's a revolution going on over there in Germany. And a lot of the people, Germans, came over to this country to get away from there. Many of them were Turners from Germany. And they came over here and formed the American Turners, the first one being in Cincinnati. Shortly afterwards, one was formed in Louisville, Boston. 1950, it was New York. And by 1950, they started their first Turnfest, which was our national festival.
During the early 20th century, the 13 Chicago area branches of the Turner Society began frequent use of this small campsite, with families lodging in large military-style tents.
My father and mother had a tent down here. Later on, they started to build platforms that they put the tents on, because every time it rained, the water would go right through the bottom of the tents.
I, again, went to the gym classes in the morning and singing classes in the afternoon.
Hiking, swimming, and fishing were the activities of the day for families in search of recreation and escape, at a time when American troops were engulfed overseas in the First World War. Between the years 1919 and 1926, additional land was purchased and new buildings were constructed on the property. The camp drew record crowds throughout the summer. The weekly talent show, housed in the dining hall, proved to be a memorable favorite for campers young and old.
We would have programs that we would perform on a stage.
Everybody pitched in. You had a campfire, everybody was there to sing the songs.
Tents were soon replaced by cabins in the summer of 1926. Electricity soon followed in 1951. Gone were the kerosene stoves and visits from the Iceman. The 60s brought the installation of an in-ground swimming pool and a new athletic field, plowed by loyal Turner Warren Dalbkey. From swimming competitions to gymnastics to ball games to the soapbox derbies of old, Turner Camp has provided family-driven activities over the last 100 years.
If you go down to that dining room there, you will see lettering, FFST, fresh, free, strong, and true.
And you couldn't find a better organization for families, I'll tell you that. As they started out, all new friends they made. And they hated to go home by the end of the camp season.
The history of this place, once a humble campsite nestled in a remote oak grove, laid the foundation for the ongoing efforts to develop the individual, the family, and our society as a whole through athletic activity.